Horses don't stop. They keep going, bro. Shout out to Young Thug. This is the thing about being a hustler, bro. Everybody wants to be a hustler, bro. But the thing about it is sometimes you take them to the chin. Sometimes you get knocked the fuck down. It's the one promise and one guarantee that's going to happen in your journey on being a hustler. It can happen in any endeavor, any type of industry, any way you want to go about making money, trying to make something of yourself in this world. You will get hit sometimes. This is guaranteed. This is a matter of, like, it's just when. It's going to happen. It's inevitable, okay? And it's going to happen consistently. But the thing about this shit is when you get knocked down, you have to have the resilience to be able to get back up and keep going with just as much energy as you did when you started, if not more. Because when you do get hit, if you give up and you stop, everything that you did before that was a waste of time. Genuinely. So if you're serious about making some shit happen in your life and you're really trying to do something with yourself and you really want to build something that's bigger than yourself, something for your kids, your future kids, for your family, for your family to come, for your kids' kids, you have to build the resilience and the understanding to know that you will get knocked down sometimes. Guaranteed. It's more about what you do when you get knocked down. Because realistically, when you set out on this journey to become whatever you want to become, you can't anticipate the things that are going to challenge you along the way. It's just like beyond your comprehension. It's beyond your imagination. So the one thing you can anticipate and you can understand that will come is sometimes you will take them to the chin. Whether it's, it could be anything realistically. Something that happens a lot is maybe you have a business partner. Maybe something goes wrong with that. Or maybe yourself. Maybe you're running a business yourself and maybe you didn't account for an expense that you weren't expecting and it wipes you down to your last dollar. Shit happens. Things happen. It could be anything. Maybe you got robbed right before you had to pay a big bill. Maybe you can't re-up on your next fucking batch of product because you fucking blew your fucking re-up money. Like, shit happens. And it's guaranteed to happen. But in these moments, you find out more about who you are than in the times that everything is going good. Okay. Let's bring it to like a sports analogy. For anybody that played sports growing up, this might resonate with you. It's easy to win, okay? What do I mean by that? Say, for example, you're playing football. You and your team are playing the best team in the entire district. You guys have been preparing for this game for a long time, whatever. The game comes, and say you guys blow them out of the water. You guys just absolutely wipe the floor with these guys. And you guys are up, 70-something to 0, and you guys smoke them, okay? You guys killed it, okay? What happens after the game, okay? You and your entire team will go to the end of the field. You'll take a knee. The coach will gather everyone together, and he'll congratulate everyone for the win tonight. Everyone's going to be happy. Everyone's super hyped. Everyone's riding on, cloud nine. It feels fucking good to win. It feels so good to win, especially when you've been working towards it. Okay. You guys are all basking in that essence of success. You guys are so happy. You guys are winning. You're not thinking about anything. All you're thinking about is how good it feels to win. Okay. Then, what's everyone talking about? Yo, I'm gonna throw a party at my crib tonight, bro. Everyone pull up, all this different stuff. Okay, everyone, the first thing we want to do is celebrate, bro, because it feels so good to win. Okay. So they do that. They go out, they go to that guy's house, and everyone throws a big party, and it's a great time. It's an amazing time, okay? What happens when you lose? Okay? Same game, okay? You guys have been preparing all season. You guys have your biggest opponent, the most difficult team that you guys are going to play all season, okay? And you have that game, and the roles are reversed. They blow you guys out of the water 70 something to 0. It's a very different outcome, okay? What happens? Same thing happens. The coach will get everyone together, bring them to the end of the field. Everyone sits down, takes a knee. And the very first thing is this. The coach is going to address everything that didn't happen right during that game. It's pretty quiet. No one's celebrating. Everyone's just sitting there analyzing what went wrong. Everyone has to sit in this and think about it. And instead of celebrating, the coach says, I want to see everybody on this field tomorrow at 6 a.m. and we're running drills all day. Everything that we didn't do right this game, tomorrow we're going to be here at 6 in the morning and we're going to work on this, okay? And I say all this to say is losing is a part of the game. It's a 50-50 thing. You're going to win sometimes, you're going to lose sometimes. But in my experience and in my life, I've realized that sometimes there's more lessons baked into the losses than there is in your wins. It feels great to win. Everybody wants to win. But when you lose, you have the opportunity to learn. You can also learn from your wins, see what went right, what you did right. But more often than not, your losses are going to reflect the areas that you need to improve on. Because we could all sit here and look at the things that we do well. That's fun. It feels good to look at the things that we do good. But when you lose, you have to look at all the things that you didn't do well. Or maybe the things that you overlooked. Maybe the areas that you can improve on. So in life, and trying to make something of yourself in this life, if you want to be a hustler, you want to grind, trying to do something, trying to build something for your family, you're going to take losses. And like Young Thug said, horses don't stop, they keep going. Shout out to Young Thug. This is a joke. If anyone caught it, if you didn't catch it, it's a joke. But the moral of the story is, hustlers don't stop, they keep going. And the one guarantee on this journey is sometimes you're going to take them to the chin. It's just part of the game. So it's more about what you do when you do take them to the chin. This ties very much into my video about momentum that I made recently. When you lose or take a loss or take one to the chin, it could very much feel like the loss of momentum. And when you lose momentum, you have to rebuild momentum. And there's a lot of lessons to be learned in the loss of momentum. Why did you lose it? Where were you going? Where was it supposed to go? You know, all this different stuff. So you're going to take some to the chin, and it's very important that you get back up. Because if you stop after taking one to the chin, you get knocked down, and you stay down, it's disrespectful to every step that you made prior to even getting knocked down in the first place. If you stop when you take a loss, everything before that was for nothing. So if you have something that you want to do in this life, and you're going through a little bit of a rough spot, maybe you had a rough month, maybe you had a rough year. Hey man, this shit's part of the game. This is the shit that you signed up for without realizing you were signing up for it. But I told you, it's the one guarantee in being an ambitious person. So if you want to build something in this life, Don't let your losses discourage you. Turn your losses into a lesson. Reflect on them, but don't dwell on them. And turn that loss into a lesson, and turn that lesson into your next win. Horses don't stop, they keep going.